My father was old school Japanese, so he wanted us to be doctors or something, or, you know, the aspirations. Art just didn't enter his thinking. In fact, I had to tell him what a tea ceremony was. He wanted us to be conventional, and I could never be that. When I first saw orange crate labels, they were stone lithos. You know, that's art printing. Some German craftsman came in and worked at Western Litho, and he made these things. They're really beautiful things to me. If you look at that stuff, which I found at swap meets and stuff, I have a whole collection of this stuff. Those art forms were, to me, more exciting than the stuff that was in the museums. And then I realized it was an interesting vehicle to use for social commentary. I only did these after my mother died. My mother was dying of cancer, and for the first time she talked about camp. She finally opened up and said, you know, I hated that place. I hated every single day, and she was mad. But I've never seen her do that until she was dying. People forget how it was. Those of us that lived that know how mean-spirited people can be, also how beautiful they can be. My father, you got to see him with his cars, you know? He was going to go places, you could tell. He wanted to be somebody, you know? He loved cars, he loved the American lifestyle and all this stuff, but he wanted the American dream. Can't cut it off, you know? I've always been an observer, being on the outside looking in on people, not feeling that I'm a part of it. That's with art, that's with society in general. We have an international style today. Art is reductive in the 20th century, right? You lose narrative, you lose perspective. I've never fit that. The beauty of my stuff is I do everything myself. Every orange I do myself. I cut every letter, I mask it out and cut every letter. That's freedom, though. That means they can't touch me. I don't need them to justify my stuff. There's enough people out there. There are enough who will say, hey, I kind of relate to that. You shouldn't listen to the art establishment. You should do what's inside here. But when you do that, you can't expect everyone to say, hey, that's great stuff. This is really meaningful material. But I like it. I'm 72 years old, for crying out loud, you know. It don't matter anymore. I did what I wanted to do. I'm content with my life.